Hi everyone, I'm Tiffy and I am an independent Color Street stylist. Today I'm going to do my nails in one of the, well, we'll see if we can get to this one, but this is from our 2022 collection. It's called No Holding Black. It's from the fall winter collection. It's a black glitter, it's really pretty. This I used, and I only used one of the strips, and one of the little strips, and I saved it. These are not guaranteed to work. They may or they may not work. If they don't work, they don't work, but we're gonna give it a try because I like to save stuff, you know? Especially if I have that many. And we're also going to do this one. This is from the Halloween collection from 2022. It's called Do Your Fang. And I thought it looked really cool. So we're gonna do that. I already put on some of our Color Street nail strengthener. So, and they're already done, like pushed back my cuticles and those types of things. So I don't need to do that right now. I have my little scissors right here in case we need the scissors. And I use a rubberized cuticle pusher to sometimes help me. So these are the tools I like to use. The scissors I use sometimes to open the packages. So let's get into it. As far as I know, currently, as I'm doing these nails, both of these sets are available. So the first thing you want to do when you go to do your nails with Color Street is you want to wash your hands, and you want to also then use the prep pad or alcohol on a pad rubbing alcohol on a pad to get all the extra oils and stuff off your fingers. You don't want that on there, right? You don't want any extra lotion, oil, anything on there, right? I like to do that on camera for you guys. Most of the time that's when I do it. Okay. Now, let's see here. Every single time you open a package, there will be one of these emery boards in there just in case you need it. So they give you everything that you need for a nice application. Also instructions. And if you were wondering how to this polish, it's just nail polish. It's not a sticker or anything else. It is removed with a regular nail polish remover. You can use acetone-free nail polish remover to remove it. So it's one really great thing. You don't have to sit there and soak your fingers in acetone or anything else. Let's just take a moment. Let's open this to show you how pretty this is. Guys, look how pretty. So beautiful, look. So I do like to save any that I don't use. And the only thing is, and I seal it with a hair straightener afterwards. And the reason I do that is just in case, you know, sometimes they'll work later. I like to put mine in the freezer. You don't have to, I just do. But I seal it right here with a hair straightener. See, okay, so we like to do pinkies. This is pinky, so we're gonna go ahead and pull them. This is index for me anyway. Then this one is my ring finger, middle finger. This one, this is the thumbs. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there we go. These are really cool. I really like this one that they did, this little ombre, especially with the bats. I really like that. So I don't know if you guys have done any Halloween manis, but if you have, I'd love to know what you've done so far this season in the comments below, or if you've been watching me, which has been your favorite so far. Okay, so see how, I mean, I think that it was designed to go like this, you know, but I'm gonna break this up by putting a glitter on one or two of these other nails, you know, over here. We'll see. We'll start probably with this one, see how it looks. Okay, I like to start on the outside and work my way in. And I use the anchor method. For me, that's just what I like to do. I don't know if you have a certain way that you like to do, but if you do, share it in the comments below. I'd love to know. I always like learning new things or trying new things. So after I get that placed on there, then I like to just kind of go in. Also, if you guys have like dry cuticles, I would recommend getting yourself a cuticle oil that you like. You know, there's a lot of them different out there. Even Color Street has one now. And you can, you know, moisturize your cuticles, which makes a huge difference in, really does. It makes a huge difference in how your polish goes on. I don't cut mine at all. I just push them back with this kind of a cuticle pusher, you know, and that is what I do. Okay, come on, why are you not, okay, here we go. It's too soft. And I don't really want to like pull out like a pair of scissors for this. There we go. There we go. That is really cool looking. Look at that, isn't it? After, if you're new to Color Street, so a couple of things. Right after you do your nails, you want to let them cure for a little bit. So don't wash your hands or use any oils or lotions on your hands until it actually cures. But as you see, you can do this, right? It's not going to smudge. So you just want to give it time to cure is all you want to do, you know? So yeah, there you go. And I will be putting Clear as Day over this later because I just like to do that. I like to double my strips. And I'm not going to use, you know, two of these. So the only one I probably won't put Clear as Day over is the ones that have the glitter. And after they cure, I use OPI Plumping Top Coat. Some people have asked what I use. I like to use that. Is it necessary to do that many layers? Probably not. That's just what I like to do for myself. So, you know, if you're a one, because this does have, you know, base coat, color, and top coat all in one strip, so you really don't need anything else, you know. But if you want, you're more than welcome to add an extra base coat or an extra top coat, or, you know, however you like to do your nails, you know. See if I can perforate it. This one's quite hard to perforate. having a difficult time perforating it. It doesn't want to, so this one is hard to, I've never really had a difficult time like with that. So I mean, these are kind of giant, and please excuse how ugly they are because I use them to open boxes and stuff. There you go. That's how I'm gonna do it until it cures, and just fold it down like that. I don't need that big old doodad in the way, you know. There. So far, I think that that's really pretty. What do you guys think? And it's got just enough little, you know, sparkle on it. It's not like super chunky glitter or anything. So if that's not your style to wear glitter, then, you know, this is a great set for that. Okay, next we're gonna do my ring fingers. I usually do my top coat off camera, you guys. And I usually do my clear as day off camera. If you don't know what clear as day is, it's just a clear strip, and I use that if I'm not gonna like do 2 layers of color. That's just my preference. Some people don't, you know, like to use it. It's just what I like to do. I never used to use it. Oh, also a really cool thing with Clear as Day is you can turn any set, if you like to, you know, cut and, you know, do little designs where you cut the strips and, you know, extra kind of nail art. I don't do that. I have never done that. So, let me look at this. Close. If you like to do that kind of stuff, Clear as Day, you know, like let's say you want to do like a French, and you just put a little bit of color right there on the tip or diagonally. That's a really big trend right now, is diagonal tips. And then you just put your Clear as Day or your glitter or whatever over the top of it. Boom, you're done. Out the door. Right? I need some littler scissors. Those are like 100 years old. Okay. Making sure that this goes in nicely all the way around. Yes. So I'm finding this strip a little bit hard to work with. I don't know why. They're not cold or anything, so it's just a little, it's not as buttery, let's put it that way, as some of the others have been. I don't know if any of you have used this one or not yet. This one was the one that was showcased in the ad. I think a lot of people bought this one. This was not the most popular one though. I want to say like it was the mummy looking one. That one was. It's purple, like a lavender color with like, I think that one was sold out right away. And then Watch Your Web, I think that's what it's called. I don't know if any of you guys have got any of these from this collection this year, but let me know if you have. This is the first one I'm using from this year's Halloween. I had to think about that for a second, but yeah. From this year's Halloween collection. So this is why you do your thumbs last, if you like to use them as tools. If you have really short nails and you don't have like a nail that you can use as a tool, you can just use an orange stick like this, you know, and just to get any extra that's like maybe around the cuticle area that you want to get off, you know, so you can get that nice, really nice clean. I could just leave that like that, but I just don't like to do that, you know. I don't like to do that. Sometimes I leave it like, as long as it'll tuck under like that, that's fine, but I don't like to leave like really long pieces because I always end up getting them stuck. on other things. Oh, and you leave it until it dries a little bit and then you can pull it right off. That's what I meant. So, I don't know. It might just be that these aren't as sticky as some of the others. Who knows? But I think they look beautiful. Has anybody done anything yet this year? Have you carved a pumpkin this year, or maybe gone to a pumpkin patch? And what do you guys have, like a tradition, do you, that you do every year for this time of year? And maybe some people don't celebrate Halloween, but they do harvest festivals. That's another really big thing. Oh man, this is so beautiful. So I was going to show you with this, okay? So if you don't have really long nails, what you want to do is you just want to kind of use your cuticle pusher to make sure it's, you know, smushed down and smooth, okay? And then you just want to you can use the pointy end or the flat end, whatever you like. There you go. See? So when it starts to dry, like, see how that's just coming off right there? It flakes right off the skin like that. That's just how awesome it is. You don't have to worry about nothing else, you know? So, let's see if I can get it with this. There he goes. Yep. Boop. So, super easy. You just have to be patient, especially like if you're new. Just like if you're, you know, painting your nails with traditional polish, you want to be patient. You don't want to be rushing, you know, because you might accidentally get a wrinkle or a bubble. If you do get a bubble, you just pop it with the pointy side, and then when you put a top coat over it, you can't see it at all. I talk about all these things in different videos that I have, you know, where I've gotten a bubble, or I just pop it, you know. Also, if you want to watch me live, do my nails live, I have a private Facebook group. And all the links to that stuff, all the stuff is down in the description. So if you've never tried Collar Street, you want a little Toozy sample, there's a link. You just go to that link and you click Toozy sample. If you see this and you go, oh wow, that's a really cool shade, I think I want to get that shade, the shopping link, it says right there, it'll say when you click on it, when you click on my link tree, it'll say buy polish. If you want to join the Facebook group, it'll say VIP, and you just click on there and then send, you know, like a request that you want to be in the group, and you'll get accepted. Last week there was a game night and the prize was the gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous DIY Halloween kit. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it was $25, you know, but it was way more than $25 worth of product in that kit. So I got the kit for myself also, and the winner got, I sent a kit to the winner and of the game night, and guess what? I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna play with that kit, open it up and play with it. And if you have a kit too, join me in the group and we could do it together. I think it'll be really fun, you know? I don't know, what do you think? I think it'd be fun. If you guys did your nails along with me, that's kind of why I want to do it like that. Plus, you know, it's like something fun I could do. My birthday is next week, so that's why I wanted to do that, because I thought it'd be fun to have like a little nail, you know, application party with you guys, and we can all talk and have fun. Wow, that really is pretty, isn't it? Love it. Love it. I wonder about these that I pulled out, if they're gonna stick. I've used my freezer stash. Sometimes they work well and sometimes they don't, so I don't know. I just opened them last week. If it doesn't work, then this mayonnaise, in my opinion, looks fine just the way it is. I don't need any extra, and then I'll just slap some Clear as Day over it, unless I do something different. I've got a lot of stuff down there in the freezer stash, you know. Getting back to the pumpkins, I love pumpkin carving. I have not done pumpkin this year though, so I've never done paintings. Some people paint their pumpkins. I'm not good at painting, so I've never really, I mean, I guess if I had a stencil, you know, like when you carve, that would be fine. I've never done it like that though, so wow, this is turning out so pretty. Also, I don't know if any of you guys are going to Halloween parties. Are you going to Halloween parties? I have not done a party in a long time. Love Halloween parties, love the hay rides, love the whole thing. I did my first hay ride, I want to say, like, when I was a kid. I was in elementary school. I know that. I had already been in school. I was probably like around 10-ish, I think, 10 years old or so. And normally I just would go trick-or-treating and stuff, but I think that year somebody had a Halloween party in my neighborhood, and their dad had a truck, and they kind of did the hayride with their truck, and it was really cool, and all the kids in the neighborhood got to go. It was really fun, you know. I dressed up as Sandy from Grease because that's who I always wanted to be. Always Sandy from Grease. She's my go-to, I guess. I really like dressing up as a cat too. I think I've only done that once though. Maybe, no, yeah, one time. But all the rest of the times I've been like a princess, I've done the witch, been cheerleader. What else have I done? Let me look at this up close. There's like a little tiny bit on this. Hold on, I gotta get this right up next to my face. It's like right there on the cuticle. It's wanting to be a little troublemaker. Don't be a troublemaker, okay? Don't. I just didn't want it when it cures. If you get it on your cuticle, if you ever have like lifting back here, it's probably because you got it on your cuticle, or you put cuticle oil or some kind of oil, lotion or something on your nails before it cured. So if you have lifting here, that's usually what it's from. It's from getting it on the cuticle. And as it grows out, you know, as it grows, that piece will be up, lifted up. So that is why you don't want it. It's better to get it a little bit away from the cuticle, in my opinion, like a little bit, you know, further away than like right, like over it. That's my opinion. I don't know what you guys have had, you know, what your experiences have been, but that's just my little tip. Because every time I get it on the cuticle, I have issues. So I'd rather get it a little bit further away than like, and I don't mind that. They're right up on it, you know, if I can't. Oh man, these. Come on, little guy. Last week I did bats too. did a different, and they were blue. Oh my gosh, that was just stunning. Absolutely loved it. Did I have a wrinkle here? A little bit of one. Let me see this. Yeah, so I just smoothed it out. Also, I'd love to see you guys' nail fees. So if you want, I'll do a contest for nail fees every month. Also, you could do a selfie with any of our lip products, any Color Street lip products. You know, pop that on your pretty little face and take a selfie. Just tell me what the shade is that you're using. And if you get nail mail from me, you're more than welcome to put that in there. And on the little contest, it's pinned at the top of the group, so you'll be able to find it real easy. It's got the Hocus Pocus witches in the graphic. You guys know who they are, what they look like. And so, and a different prize every week here lately. It's always been like a free set of Color Street. Also, if you don't have a full set or any of that, and you only have a 2Z sample, that counts also, okay? So that also counts. Nail mail, 2Zs, everything counts as long as it's Color Street. Let's see if these work. So I'm thinking, I'm not gonna do the thumbs yet. So let's do glitter on this one. We'll start with glitter on this one and then see if we wanna go further with it. I think I used this one last week, like the ring finger one. So we're gonna open this up and we'll see. Let's see. If this will work. Okay. I think it's that one. Yeah, because this is, that one I don't use. That's pinky, that's pointer. Yeah, so it's this one. We're gonna do a little glitter, and that way we can even see if we like the way it looks, okay? I have not seen anybody do this in any of the Nelfies that I've seen so far. That's not to say nobody's never hasn't done it. I just haven't seen it, so I don't know what it looks like. So we're experimenting right now, okay? So what I'll do later is I'll pop this back on of these. It smells like polish still, so I hope it works out. Oh, you get back there. I left them out to kind of like thaw back out, you know, to come up to room temperature for like an hour or two. So let's see. It sticks. That's what it looks like. I love it. What do you think? It's like the bats, but like, you know, there is covering more, I guess, because there's it's a little different. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just do one nail. We'll just do the one nail on each side. And that way it'll break up, because these will be, you know, just regular ombre look. And then this one will be the glitter. And then we'll do the bats like that. I think that will be just perfect. Stick these guys back in, right? That worked out really great. Look at that. No issues. So look at that. That's a win. I would say. Let me just make sure, I have to make sure that I tuck it all the way down. This is so pretty. I like it. What do you guys think? You like it? We'll do the other side now. And then we'll do the thumbs. Say goodbye. So if you don't like to use scissors, or you don't like to use like your nails or whatever, you know, there's a lot of different methods that you can do here. Sometimes you, if you like, you could get out some little, you know, nippers, some little, you know, what are those things called? Nail clippers that you use for polish, you know, for your, I've seen people do that too. And it works out perfectly. So let me hold this up to my face here. Yes. What do you guys think? I think it turned out lovely. I'm having a hard time here holding my hand up. I need to push it down. There we go. That's better. Push, push, push. Yeah, I don't know. These were having, in my opinion, they're having a little bit more difficult time sticking. It's not as sticky as some of the other sets. So I don't know if that is all, if everybody's that's used this set has had that, you know, same experience. Sometimes when they're too sticky, they just roll up on me. I don't know if anybody else has had that. Like, I've had that before. That's usually like the little glitters, like the like this. Oh man, if it's like or like a whole glitter, like glitter sweet, they would just roll right up on me. Okay, so after I do this, I'm gonna put on my what is it called? My Clear as Day, you guys. And then after Clear as Day, I'm gonna do my, you know, after it cures and stuff later. I like to do that, and then I'll do my OPI plumping top coat, and I do usually one, sometimes I do two. Last week I did 2 layers. You could also use this as a top coat. This works great as a top coat. This is our nail strengthener. I actually didn't put, I put that down first. That might be why it's having a hard time sticking in this one, you know, I don't know. But I've never experienced that before, you know. I feel like it makes the application much easier, you know, whenever I have used the nail strengthener on as beforehand. But I will say that I couldn't find it. That's why I didn't use it. If you watched last week's video, I might have even mentioned I couldn't find it. Well, a few days later I found it, and I had already, you know, added the OPI, added my clearest day, all that kind of stuff. And I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead, because sometimes my nails are like, I'm scared because they're very thin, you know, that they're gonna break. So I like to put this on, and it just made them nice and sturdy. I put that on over the top, so I ended up having 5 layers on, and it was fine. I took my polish off yesterday in my VIP group live, and it just came off just easy, you know. And I wanted to do that because I was like, look, I have on 5 layers and it's coming off easy with the Color Street nail polish remover. So if you haven't tried it, I really think you should try it in your next order. Just pop a bottle in there, you know. You're gonna have to get nail polish remover anyway. You might as well try that one, right? Just try it. And I was skeptical. I was like, okay, whatever. It's not that. I mean, it's just nail polish remover, big deal. But oh my goodness, you guys, it is amazing. It works awesome. I mean, 5 layers with no acetone. Come on. I can tell you in the past when I've used non-acetone nail polish removers, I have just ended up throwing them in the trash and reaching for acetone because they never worked, you know, the way that, you know, I wanted them to. So anyway, awesome stuff. I think it's awesome. And I think the strips are awesome. But, you know, if you hear me talk about products, certain products a lot, those are my favorite, you know. You don't hear me talk about it, it's probably not one of my favorites, you know. So the strips are just incredible. It's one of the reasons I got into being a stylist. I wanted everybody to try this stuff. It's amazing to me. You know, you get all these really cool, awesome looks. You know, you could create your own art. It's like crafting. But if you're not good at, you know, that little fine detail painting, I was never good at that. I tried, but I just didn't have a knack for it. This, and also, oh my gosh, you guys, this is awesome to me. It's just dry. See, it's dry. It's not gonna mess up, you know? I'm not gonna go hop in a swimming pool until it cures, obviously, but see what I'm doing here? I'm not using the other nail to take off this excess, and that is because I don't want to push on that and kind of hurt it before it cures. You don't want to do that. So I use, usually on my last one, I use the little doodad there. It's called an orange stick. Or you can use my technical term, the little doodad. So let me see this. Is it good? Good. Let me see. Right here. This is a tiniest little bit right here. Yeah. And then whenever it cures, anything that's like not, you know, pushed down, will just flick right off. Okay, that's good. All right, what do you guys think? I love it. Do your fang, right? All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.